Alright, y'all, we back with another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade video, and today we're actually going to be covering the Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade live stream that happened about like 12 to 13 hours ago at the time of recording this video. There's going to be new story and new characters and all that, so I just wanted to cover exactly what's happening and what's going down, right? So we're just going to, obviously cut into the parts that are the most important and cover those and, try to get through this as quickly as possible because as you can see, we have 50 minutes of time remaining and that is quite some time, and I want to make this as short as possible for everybody. So let's get right into it. So this is basically congratulations to 100, like the players who've reached rank 100, right? So there's 6 players. 6 players have reached rank 100, which is absurd because the amount of work and effort that this needs is a lot. Like, you literally need to log in every day. You have to make sure that you're on top of claiming your AP, which is your stamina. And on top of that, you have to be refilling stamina constantly and buying the packs that give you stamina as well. So these are basically the whales, right? So congratulations to the 6 players who reached rank 100. I'm a long way off from that because I don't buy stamina every day. That's actually crazy though, that people even reached rank 100 already. They are also saying that rank 100 is the cap, but they do plan to in the future upgrade the level cap higher. We don't know when though, right? All right. Okay, so I already skipped into the the part that they're going over next. This is practically the video for the story event and all that stuff that's coming. So let's watch it and see what's cooking.
ごきげんよう。マキさん。はい、なんでしょう。歩くときにスカートが乱れていますわ。はい、すみません。くそ、なんで私がこんな目に。
とある女子校があるんだけどね。すごいお嬢様学校でさ。
もう嫌な予感しかしねえんだけど。
今回の任務は呪いにまつわる事件の調査と解決。
この学校は伝統と格式を重んじる伝統派と、それをぶっ壊したい革新派で派閥争いをしてる。そう伺っておりますわ。ここから消えて二度と顔を見せないで。こっちのセリフよ。何してんだ。フーコは普通じゃない。何かおかしな力を持ってる。あいつらの喧嘩にはおそらく呪霊が1枚噛んでる。伝統こそ思考なの。確信しなければいけないの。別に喧嘩がしたいならそれでいいけどよ。伝統だとか革新だとかよりももっと大切なものがいろいろあると思うぜ。
And that is Dancing Amongst the Flowers story event, right? And that's going to be dropping on the 30th. I don't know if you saw, but they did kind of tease the memory and the character in it, but I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about it right now, right? So let's skip past a little bit because, okay, so this is the memory. I believe this is the free-to-play memory that you get from the story event. And then there's going to be a new Maki Zenin, Great Sword Intense Battle Maki. This is very nice because her original, like the OG one that we have, is complete garbage and nobody uses it. She's super bad. So she hasn't been viable since like literally the beginning of the game. And she was only viable for like 2 days before people realized she was really bad. Okay, so this is Maki Zenin. She's a green character. I'm not really going to go over too much what she does just because I can do that in a separate video. But plus it'd take me a long time to actually cover all this while covering the live stream. So we're just going to skip past this. That's her art and she's green. So she probably doesn't have any cursed energy. So all her skills should be free to use whenever you want. So let's just skip past. So this is the other memory. This is the Gacha banner memory. This is the one that's going to drop with Maki Zenin in the same banner. So just keep in mind you will pull Maki Zenin or this memory when trying to pull on that banner. You see right there, and that's obviously going to be on the 30th as well. So it should be like a day and a half from now, my time. All right, let's see what else they got. Something else coming up. Okay, so they have an event marathon campaign. You collect marathon points through the stories, events, powerful enemy battles, and map events, and then you could get rewards. And this is a campaign that lasts for 1 month. So if you played the Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade JP version, right, you guys should be familiar with the event that we got in the beginning, the beginner missions, that you were able to do missions to get, you know, rewards and then get like your SSR ticket at the end and all that stuff. This is going to be the same manner, except you'll do events and missions that are here, which will get you marathon points, and you use these marathon points and you collect them, right? And of course there's a milestone. So as you can see right here, they've collected 40 marathon points, and each mission is like 10 points. So when you get 100 points, I believe this is 150, excuse me. When you get 150 points, you'll be able to get this SSR character ticket or memory. I think it's just an SSR ticket in general because it looks like it's both. I don't remember them too often because, I mean, they don't often give out SSR memory tickets like that. So as you can see, this is a marathon point. So this is going to last for a month, and it's practically going to be like the beginner missions. So we'll just, you know, kind of accumulate that while just playing the game, right? So that is actually very nice, right? So let's continue and see what else they got in store for us. Free rewards is always nice. All right, the next stuff is coming up. Okay, so this one seems like it's going to be a pretty big, like, update. Not like a big update, but it's definitely going to make your life much easier if you play the game, right? Okay, so this is a gacha point card. Okay, so you can exchange points. I'll just pause it real quick because they're going to be talking over me and stuff like that. So this is a gacha point card, and every banner that you pull on, right, has points, and you use these points to exchange for the memory or the character, right? And they cost, and then of course you need to have like 200 points, I believe, for character. And what ends up happening is once the banner leaves, and you, let's say you didn't pull up to 100 points or 150 points, well, then your points are kind of wasted. So what this does is you can exchange the points from your banner into the point card, and then you could use the point card points on like a permanent feature that's going to be in the game, which is an exchange shop, right? And you can exchange for characters. They might add memories into it in the future, who knows? But as of right now, it's characters, and it looks like there's a resource over here. I'm not too sure what resource because it's getting covered. They said that not all the characters are going to be in here, so I feel like they're just probably going to work their way up. As you can see, the characters that are showcased right here are the starter characters. So Itadori, who came out in the beginning as the first banner, Megumin, Nobara, Maki, and Inumaki, but they're all going to be like starting off, right? So they're probably just going to slowly over time add more characters to this. I don't know what other characters might be in this, but these are the ones they've only shown at the current moment, right? So this is actually a nice feature going forward in the game, because I mean, I felt like if you just pulled on a banner, it was like the best way to do it is to make sure you have enough for a full pity so your points are not wasted. But they always end up wasted if you end up getting them early or whatever, right? So this is a good way to, you know, counter that and actually give use to the points that just get kind of thrown away, right? Let's see what else they got going on here, right? So we're going to just go past because I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about this for a bit. Okay, so here it is. We got some other news coming in. Okay, so what this is practically as the game goes forward, right? And you are playing the game and the limited banners come, right? And they leave, you end up to the point where all these limited characters that have passed by, you are unable to obtain them unless they get a rerun banner, right? We've only gotten a couple rerun banners, nothing crazy, and they're more of the more like OP meta type popular characters, like Gojo, he returned and stuff like that. So a lot of these characters haven't really returned since then. What they're doing now is they're going to be releasing a lot of characters, right? Specifically characters from May 17th and back will be added to the standard banner. So they're going to be in the standard banner, and you'll be able to pull them from there as well. So you have more range and accessibility in obtaining these other characters. They will add more over time, but these are the current ones that are added. One thing I do want to note, another character that was also released before the 17th of May was Yuta. He actually released, I believe, in December going into January. He's not here. He is a Jujutsu Kaisen 0 collaboration unit. So just judging by off of this, we can just kind of assume that he is going to be limited, like complete limited, like you won't be able to get him after that event is gone unless they decide to rerun the event, right? So that gives him even more value, and you're probably going to want to pull for him on global when he does drop. But you know, pertaining to the JP side, these are going to be the characters and memories that are going to be added to the standard pool, and they're all characters that are roughly before May 17th, right? So this is a very nice change because now you have access to a lot more characters, not just like the base ones. Let's skip past this. See what else they got coming up, because yeah, we're going to talk about this a lot. Okay, so they got the Chiki Team Curse Corpse for Adventure, and it's an adventure event. When it's released, you can aim for the desired reward in this event. I don't know what the reward is or nothing like that. So we'll kind of see that at a further date, but currently right now, I don't know what it is. Okay, so this is chapter 15 in story that they're adding. Gonna add this on the 17th of September. There's also going to be a new memory, and they plan to have a login bonus for when the 17th hits. So as you can see, it's one of the OCs, and then obviously the antagonist. These are just like parts and cuts from the new story that's coming. Okay. Alright, so there's going to be a 2x strengthening item drop. So, like all your daily quests, they'll have 2x drops. Like, not just your daily quests, but everything. Everything will have 2x drops. So, be sure to save your stamina packs for this specifically. So that way you can maximize how much resources you're getting, because you want to build out your account as much as possible. You want to be efficient, so that way you can have various options and characters to use, like when you're especially climbing the tower, right? Because when tower does get quite difficult, you'll have those options that you can kind of change to and see if you can actually beat the stage or the floor. Very nice. Very nice. And it's only going to last for 3 days, so that's what I usually recommend saving your stamina packs for. That's obviously if you're like a global player, you're probably trying to, wonder what's going on in cooking. If you're JP, you should know that you should be saving for these specifically. Okay, so PC players are going to get 500 Kaiju. If you don't know what Kaiju is the currency. It's like the crystals that you summon with and all that. You use for stamina, whatever. That's what it is. Only for PC players, which kind of sucks, unfortunately. Don't know why it's only for PC players. It should literally be for everybody, but whatever. Okay, so this is celebrating the 300 days since release of the game, right? So we only have about 2.5 months to go before the anniversary, which I have a belief that it's going to be Sukuna, but I could be wrong. Anyways, all players in the game are going to receive 3,000 Kaijus on the 17th. Very nice. We will always take free Kaijus. Okay. Just looks like a little small roadmap. That's what it looks like. Okay, this is the event we already have going on. They're adding this to the... There's that page that you can see all the old past events. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. Let me just check it real quick. Yeah, there's nothing crazy. They're just talking about some old stuff. Some buffs. Nothing too crazy though. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything crazy. They're just all old stuff now. They're just talking about Kaisen related things. Yep. So basically that's the live stream. We got all the information. We got, Maki Zen incoming, new story event. We have the event marathon point campaign, that little new mode thing that they added. The Gacha point card feature. So now we actually have something to put our points into after a banner leaves. They're adding all the characters to, the standard banner that were, before May 17th. And we're getting Chiki Team Cursed Corpse for Adventure. Don't know what that is, but all I know is it's an adventure event. So that's very nice. And we're getting the main story, Chapter 15, and a new memory with login bonuses on May 17th as well. I mean, excuse me, not May 17th. September 17th as well. And then we're going to also be getting the 300 days release event login bonus, which is like 3,000 Kaijus, which is practically a multi. We're gonna get a 2-time strengthening item drop, and of course, PC players are also gonna get 500 kaijus. And of course, there's more updates that are scheduled to release. I think at the end of the live stream, they also handed out 1,000 kaijus, which is another, like a third of a multi, right? So very nice if you already played the game, JP. As I said, very generous. They're always handing out some multis, here and there. So very good. Anyways, that's practically the TLDR of everything that just happened on the live stream. And, hopefully it's very nice. We get to see what the story is like and all that, and how the event is, and maybe it's something fun. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.